Plogging is running with the component of picking up trash. That's as simple as it is. My name's Eric Bell. I live in West Seattle. I've lived there my whole life. I'm the founder of A Cleaner Alki, which I started in 2021. We do community cleanups. We do residential neighborhoods. We do business junctions, abandoned encampments. We're doing sides of major thoroughfares.
Who's here for their first REI Run Club? Yay!
REI reached out to contact me about some plogging events. It's a Scandinavian activity. I believe it comes out of Sweden. I had heard about it before. Members of my group had reached out and talked about it, but I was just really skeptical. There's no running involved in the type of cleanups we're doing. It's just head down and you're just picking up for hours on end. But I've been pleasantly surprised by how fun it's been. If you've done this before, you filled up a bag last time, you can just tie it off, leave it on the side of the trail. I'll get them after the event. Today we just used grabbers, so just little hand-eye coordination and some yellow bags. They get full, tie them off, and make a pile, and that's it.
Grab some space, we're gonna stretch first.
I've been cleaning up Alki Beach, which is a beach over in West Seattle, for probably 15 years with my brother on Saturday mornings. We started picking up with our hands and gloves at first, and then we actually broke down and bought grabbers and started just getting a little more proficient at it. And around the same time, there was a group of kids that had this TikTok invitation. They invited like 2,000 or 3,000 people to show up at the beach, but it was also going to be a big mess. And so I just went on the local blog and put out an invitation to come down that following morning, and like 15 people showed up. I was just like blown away. So I came home and kind of wrote this little Jerry Maguire manifesto and put it up back on the blog and said, hey, would anybody be interested in me starting this cleanup group? And that's when A Cleaner Alki was born. We started off with a cleanup a week, usually on the weekends, and now we're doing 4 to 5 2-hour invitation cleanups a week. Some days we get 2 people, some days we'll get a dozen or more, and so it's really been word of mouth.
It's nice to go outside and pick up trash in the community and make it all clean, because we do live in the area, so it's nice to see it look clean and enjoyable for everybody.
It's all about community. I love seeing people that show up every week, as well as those that, do it once and then come back a couple months later. It's great to have everybody, and we get to check up on each other.
I love this for the fellowship aspect of it. The cleaning up is kind of a byproduct of just getting together with people who are like-minded, who want to get out in their community, make a difference out in the environment.
It says emergency use only.
And you need a key to unlock this bad boy.
You start meeting people who have fingers out in all areas of being a helper in the community. And that's what I really love about this, is just meeting people who want to help. It's a great feeling. It's getting away from ego and more about what can I do to make a difference.
We live in beautiful Seattle, Washington, and we have so many great parks and lakes, and the city does a great job of kind of cleaning up year-round, but we can always help out our community as well.
Cardboard, lots of cups, a couple of smash cans, lots and lots of wrappers.
I found a ski mask, or a mask, that is printed in skull prints. So it's pretty cool. And now it's going into the trash bag.
We're seeing a really nice cross-section of our community, retirees down to kids coming out and doing our block drops, which are stations I put up on Alki, and they're more self-led. We put up A-frame signs with a couple buckets and grabbers, and people can just come out when they're in the park or when they're walking by and just pick up for 20 minutes or 30 minutes at a time, and then we'll take care of that. Church groups, school kids, school-age kids, teenagers doing their community service hours, and families, It's been really fun just seeing who gets involved, and then usually once you have them show up once, they come back because they get a taste for what that community fellowship feels like.
Let's go, Ploggers!
There was something about making an event out of it, incorporating the running club, that just really kind of amplified the fun.
Who wants to go scuba diving?
It's a good workout. You burn calories, you lift weights organically.
Yeah!
It's just been very eye-opening that it is a thing. We probably picked up 400 pounds of trash today, and that's 400 pounds that would not have been picked up had we not been plogging. People can find us at byandby.org, by.org. That's what the word Alki means in the Duwamish language. So that's kind of my view of making changes just over time, just by and by. If you wanted to get involved in something like cleaning up your neighborhood, you can go to any local hardware store or just go online and get a grabber and get some commercial trash bags, and that's all you need. If you want to expand it, I would just start talking to people. Put it out on your local Facebook page, your local Kiwanis or Eagles Club or something like that, where they're looking for community engagement. There's so many people that want to get involved in things, but they just don't feel like they can take that step. And so maybe you can be that person in your neighborhood, in your community that just gets the ball rolling, and that's all that's needed. So it's not going to change overnight, but I think if we lean into it, you do start seeing changes. And I hear that from people in West Seattle. Our community looks so much better in the last 2 years since this organization has been leaning into the problem.